Oh boy. I think this is the hardest opponent yet. 1305 MMR, over 400 above mine, and not far off twice the combat power. My goodness. My confidence level is at an all-time low. Anyway, supply specialist with Crawler Phoenix. Let's go crazy anyway. See if that maybe helps. He has sledges and crawlers. Very good mix of units. Nothing that shoots up, and best he can get now is a Fang, unless he has... yeah, he has cost control. I'm not even sure if they get 100 extra bucks in the first turn too. Kinda feels very powerful, but, you know, then again, they might just have that. So, what should I get? What am I again? Yeah, supply specialist. So I can actually afford to unlock a set of tanks of my own right here and now. Which is what I'm going to do. He has another line of tanks, and these are just his normal crawlers, but he also bought a marksman. Well, as far as I can tell, he used 200 to buy this and then 100 here, so I guess, yeah, he does get extra money in the first turn too. I'm not even sure how this fight is going to turn out. Tanks here won't be able to shoot up, but they probably will get the tower if I had to guess. No, they are not going to get the tower. That means I win this turn hands down. Phoenix superiority coming in. Otherwise his marksman, if that side lost, could have killed everything, I guess. Mass-produced Phoenix. Makes my Phoenixes worse by quite a lot right now. So I don't think I want that. Haste module, however. 40% bonus attack. I think that pushes these Phoenixes above the breaking point of killing these tanks in one shot. Yeah, it does. So I think that's actually pretty good right about now. Get another set of tanks, get another set of Phoenixes. 2 up front. And then put more Phoenixes back here. Maybe just unlock the Arclight, I would say. And that'll be my turn. He is getting... what did he buy? Is he putting something in my flanks? Not yet, at least. He bought another set of tanks, another marksman, and he's also going symmetrical. And then he's going for mass reinforced, another marksman. Putting it on the outside. Alright. I guess this is starting to be a Phoenix versus marksman fight. Which basically means whoever wins the ground war is going to win the sky war. I also guess maybe I now need extended range or something. Well, I guess it's still... they are coming in late enough. Late enough for it not to be terrible. They are still targeting the tanks, the marksmen I mean. Now I have a significant quantity of Phoenixes left. They can probably blow these marksmen up if they fire quickly enough. Yes. Good. That should be this round for me too. Not by much though. Not by much though. Still mass-produced Phoenix. No, thank you. No, no, no thank you. Going for a giant maybe? Yeah, let's go do that. Let us unlock Fortress again. Maybe just today is the Fortress day. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to buy out in order to upgrade my Phoenixes another level. Well, the first level, I guess. Put that giant here. Should be dealing with this side pretty nicely. He is getting mech rage. Why do all the high-ranking players love tanks? Maybe there is a, you know, maybe this is not accidental. Maybe it's not a coincidence. He has so many tanks here. This side is going to fall. I will guarantee it. But my Phoenixes are getting a decent amount of tanks, I guess. Even with cost control, they can't one-shot these tanks, however. And that is going to get the tower degradation on my enemy side. And now everything is moving to the middle. The fortress is tanking a lot here. And it may fall. No, it's not going to fall, but only by a hair's breadth. I think breadth is the correct word. Yes. Core or maybe even extended range Phoenix. For 30% HP, get higher range? I'm not too sure. I think I'd rather take the Core, get a symmetrical set of fortresses. Can't get the tank, unfortunately. I don't want to buy out again for a tank upgrade. So I think I'll just stick with it here. He is adding an core on the sledgehammers. And in time I will probably need scorpions again, or maybe, well, Braves are kinda already counted. Oh, he's going in on so much tank power. He loves his tanks, I guess. I think I need better shaft clear, but I also need... I mean, I could go in and get more tanks. My tanks in theory will be stronger in due time. Phoenixes and Fortress doing absolutely amazing, so long as they survive. And against mech rage tanks, that is not as much a given as one might expect. That said, both fortresses survive, and this one surviving with even less of a sliver of health. Wow. So... no, none of that, I think. I could go for the finisher, but I think it's still too expensive. I'm going to upgrade my Phoenixes, and last time this happened, I didn't want to go into Phoenixes. I didn't want to go into Phoenixes, I went into Scorpions instead. I think I need the Phoenixes here. So I think I will be doing just that. I have enough of a front line right about now. It may change, but I think this is now the time where I go into a bunch of upgraded Phoenixes, and none of that is particularly good, I think. Anti-air missiles won't do anything here. Maybe just give the crawler subterranean blitz. Everything is so expensive. He is getting melting points on both sides. I wonder if the Phoenixes can contest with that well enough. We shall see how this turns out. I think melting points are the absolutely logical addition to his forces right about now. They will melt my units so effectively. While I'm still stuck on crawlers, I definitely need the chaff clear here. Fortress will not stand up to that. Phoenixes also can't stand up to that for long. He is winning this turn hands down, based off the melting points. I need better chaff clear and better chaff altogether, and I think tanks can answer both of that. These specialists would be very nice though. I guess I can do everything at once. Should I go in for the range? Or should I go in for the attack power? I think range is it for the moment. And last time also degrading beam Wraiths were doing a lot, but I think this time they had countered too properly. I think this is now where I go and just add a whole lot of tank with higher levels. Make my front line last a bit longer. Hopefully have his front line die a bit, even a tiny bit sooner. And next turn I can go into upgrades on these units. And I'm going to throw a missile like here maybe. He's going to missile me too. Now my tanks are damaged and slowed. That is not a good start. I do have better chaff clear and stuff. And I do have the superior sniping capability, but will I actually be able to last even long enough to really use it? I'm not confident. I'm really not confident. One side is most definitely falling, the other side is actually winning. And quite substantially so. Fortress 4B won't be lasting much longer anyway. But the Phoenixes, they're not going to win. Unless this Phoenix takes down every... Well, even then the melting point is still there. Yeah. I wanna actually say he won this one based off the missile. Tank production line for extra sledgehammers on a giant. Or top supply specialist. I think this is actually better right here and now. So what Titan would I even put it on? I guess I can get my old melting point. Could also get an Overlord, but I think Overlords are countered too thoroughly. Maybe I just get one Vulcan and get the tank production line on it. And then I think it is time for me to unlock... Let's go with electromagnetic shot. Because that, I think, can do a whole lot of damage to him. And then add a bunch of crawlers for me. Well, one set of crawlers. It still is a bunch of crawlers. And add a missile here. Like, take out this pack of tanks from the get-go. He's upgrading the melting points. Very decent decision. Good against the Vulcan too, but it's going to produce a bunch of sledges. And my sledges will hopefully hurt him. This also helps with chaff clear. It's gonna be interesting to see who wins this turn. I really need to find a more reliable way to counter tank spam. More reliable than get own tanks. I think Phoenixes are a big part of it though. Tank line is going and destroying a bunch of crawlers. Does he have something on my flanks? No. I need to guard against that as well. So, chaff has been cleared. A bunch more sledges were out. Still think this side is going to lose and the other side as well, yeah. Going into a Vulcan for the item was not the correct decision. I don't know what the correct decision would have been though. Maybe GG, maybe not. It is GG, although close. What should I have done differently then? He went in so much on tanks. Maybe instead of getting the Vulcan, I should have gotten additional tanks and upgraded mine further. If I had gotten extended range and the EMP, I think that would have done a lot more good for me overall. Maybe I was going in for too many giants. I think I should have not picked up the tank production line. That may have been what lost me the game. Maybe I should have gone into my own melting points, and again I wasn't struggling with his melting points as much. Maybe just even more Phoenix would have done the trick, delete his tanks even faster. Nah, overall I think I needed more tanks here. I guess if the enemy goes into tanks, you have to go into your own tanks and out-tank him in a bit. Oh well. This should be really not a lot of MR to lose. Like what? 5, 6, 7? 4? Yeah, nothing.